The whole reason for starting Power Women, Power Advice was that if we look around us, we'll find a lot of women like you and me, regular women, women that we know who can inspire us. And today we're meeting one such woman. Her name is Pragati, and Pragati is also a friend of mine, and I think I'm very, very fortunate to be surrounded by women who inspire me. Pragati started her career in media, and she worked with companies such as Grey and HT, and then she moved to the financial services where she worked with great brands such as Birla Sun Life and Tata Mutual Funds, and then she moved to Mumbai, and at Mumbai she discovered her passion and she worked with retail for a very long time. But what is really inspiring about Pragati is that Pragati quit her corporate job and decided to start something of her own. She started an HR consultancy service called Prism, but she started Prism at the same time that she also had a baby. Now, a lot of women would possibly have taken a break or possibly would have gone back to their own old job because, there would be a lot of benefits. But here's a girl who said that I'm going to raise both these babies together, my own venture as well as my own baby. And I somehow find that very, very inspiring. So I want to know from Pragati how she managed to devote time to both, because according to me, starting your own business or starting your own venture is almost the same as having your own baby. They both require a lot of time, and they both require a lot of attention. So we're going to speak to Pragati and find out her tips for handling both. Hi Pragati.
Hi Deepika.
So tell me a little bit about your background.
Deepika, I'm Pragati and I belong to Lucknow. Married from last 13 years and I have a 2.5-year-old boy and his name is Nick.
So cute. And so what are you doing currently?
Currently, we are providing total HR solutions to our clients, particularly retail clients. We have clients in retail and fashion and consulting groups as well. And we are into recruitments and training for them.
And what is your background?
I have been into advertising and marketing and accidentally ended up in financial sector. So I was there I worked with financial companies for like good 6-7 years. Post which, coming to Bombay, I switched to retail, and ever since I've been in retail itself. Yes.
So how old is Prism? Prism is what it is called, right?
Yes,
Prism Solutions. Yes.
So we have named it Prism HR Solutions, and exactly 6 months older than my little one.
Oh.
So my little one is 2.5 years, and Prism is 3 years old.
Which is what I think I find extremely interesting about you. Having a business which is almost as old as a baby. A lot of people would possibly say that, let me push this for some time, let me concentrate on the baby and not have both, because, I feel a new business and a baby are practically the same.
Exactly, if not more.
They both demand the same kind of energy, they both demand the same kind of attention. So that is my question to you.
Yes.
I want to know from you, did you at any point ever feel that I can't do this, shall I push it for some time and then maybe start Prism, take a break and then maybe start Prism once your child was slightly older, or did you feel it was okay?
So the question that you asked is, did you ever felt, that it's not working out? At times I feel, even now also, that things are just not working out. Probably I would have given a little more time. I'm not able to balance between both of them. But yes, that's a phase. I just sit down on my sofa and I just let it pass. Yes, it happens because initially it used to happen a lot when I did not have enough mandates to work. I did not actually have any work to do. I used to work on one open position for like good 2 months. Right? It was very monotonous, very boring. But yes, looking back at the corporate times also, when we used to go, at times not all the days were productive, right? At times you have an argument with your boss and probably you feel like quitting. But the next day you start with a fresh start. Yes. Okay, and give you 100%. Right. So the idea is that yes, I was confident that things are going to work out in the long run for me. But yes, all these small things keep coming on your mind. But never it has bothered me to an extent that I actually quit and I just sit back. I don't want to do it. So this is something that yes,
I really like that attitude. The fact that you said no, I'm going to do this, and I'm also going to bring up my. And Pragati doesn't really have too much of a support system. It's not like she has a support system in this particular city.
Yeah, my folks are in Delhi.
So I want to know from, I keep hearing from a lot of women that I want to start something, but I want to also give time to my children.
Sure.
My point is that, but for women who do want to start something,
sure,
or who have taken that step, would you, as someone who for the last 2.5 years have been bringing out
sure,
both,
yes,
would you have tips for us?
I probably would want to share what I had gone through, and these were the few things that I did not realize they were so important initially. But yes, I learned at a little later stage, but definitely yes, balance is something is very, very important, but easier said than done.
Yes.
So we need to prioritize.
Okay.
Like identify the things that you need to do at this point in time and probably postpone few things at a later time or maybe tomorrow. Like a typical work from home scenario would be like if I have 3 client calls to attend today and I have to bathe my baby, I have to feed him,
yes,
then probably I can do the sheets tomorrow. So that is not very important. So it went in my head at a later time, but yes, I did realize that these things is important. All these are important because when you try to do all the things at the same time, you feel frustrated. Oh my God, what an unproductive day it was today.
I agree.
So that is something you need to prioritize. Second is, at the initial stages, don't try to do everything together. Like in terms of, even if you have 1 client or 2 clients to start with, it's okay. If you overchew, then it becomes a problem. You're not able to do justice to your little one and the other clients that you have. Right? So it's okay because when you keep doing, because there's a flow of business, there is a constant flow of business and a consistent flow of business. Even if you have little work on your platter,
absolutely,
you're able to do justice to them, you're able to do it with full dedication and sincerity, and which helps you to achieve perfection or even nearing perfection.
Right.
So that is very, very important. So I had 1 client for good 1.5 years. I still have that client. So it's okay, I used to get mandates and a lot of work from them. So at least the flow would be maintained.
Work was there. Yeah.
Yes, the third is the family support. That's very important. Please tell them that how passionate you are about your work, whatever you are doing. It's really, really important. Why you are so passionate about it, please let them know. We are not super women. We need support from them. I'm here with you for a discussion today. My husband is at work and there's a friend of mine who's babysitting me. So you need support, and please tell them what is the kind of a support that you're looking at.
Right.
So that's very important. Lastly but not the least, Devika, very important, which I did not realize in the beginning, is yes, invest in a good team. My husband used to be after me, have a team of at least 1 person to start with, but at least have a team, to which I used to postpone the entire idea of having a team. Invest in a good team at the beginning itself so that you get a constant and consistent support at work. Even if you're working from home, so be it. If you have a workplace like an office, it's very important to have a team of your own.
Okay, so you have a team at work now, and you also have people supporting you at home.
Sure. So I have, 2, as I mentioned, I have 2 girls who work from office, and there are 2 mommies that work from home, and they're equally aggressive, and they're doing really good. All 4 of them are really good.
I just want to go back to one thing, which I'm sure a lot of our readers would also like to know.
Sure.
You had a successful corporate career, you were doing well. So why did you, at the time when you were also planning a baby, why did you think of starting Prism?
Okay, yes. Spending time with my little one, spending more and more time with him, enjoying every moment is yes the most important reason for me to start this venture of my own. Deepika, I didn't want to stop working. I at the same time wanted to make myself available to my little one all the time. So yes, I wanted to have a project which would make me more independent and yes, a financial contributor to the family.
Amazing.
So this is yes the biggest reason, and from 0 months to 2.5 to 3 years, I have seen both my babies taken baby steps and grown to this level at their own pace. And I've enjoyed every moment with them.
Very nice and very inspiring, actually. Like I said, which is why I wanted to talk to you about this. I like the fact that you said that even if I have like a little baby, I will start slowly, which is I think what the trick is. You don't have to take on too much and then then say that I can't do justice to either.
Absolutely.
You take on work slowly, but at the same time you progress very organically, very slowly. So that 3 years, 4 years, 5 years down the line, you've managed to build something.
Sure.
There's an analogy that I have. if it's a foggy day, right, and you have to go a kilometer, you cannot see a kilometer, right, which scares you, but you can see 2 steps ahead. So you take 1 step at a time, and then you will be able to see another 2 steps.
Absolutely.
Which is, I think, pretty much what you have done. Small baby steps, but now you've raised both to
certain level. Absolutely.
Yes, thank you so much for being at She Means Business.
Thank you so much.
And for all our viewers, I hope you enjoyed that. Until next time, stay tuned, stay happy, and stay focused.
Thank you.